What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the Juventus Real Madrid post-match analysis video. What did you think of the game? What did you think of the Cristiano Ronaldo scoring for the 10th Champions League game in a row? He now has 14 Champions League goals in 9 Champions League games. He's breaking all sorts of records. This is actually his 113th and 114th Champions League goal. He's the all-time top scorer in the Champions League records, and Messi is a close second with 100 and something goals. And I'm just lost for words. How do you describe Cristiano Ronaldo? His second goal is one of the best Champions League goals in the history of the competition. I don't think it's the best. I think the best is the Zinedine Zidane Champions League volley, which won Real Madrid the Champions League final in 2002. And I watched that game live. I remember that it was just an incredible moment. But this is up there. It says it all that Juventus, who were booing Ronaldo for most of the game, most of the Juventus fans have actually applauded Cristiano Ronaldo's incredible overhead kick goal. If you take a look at the replay and the slow motion, he's connecting with the ball at about 2 meters height. It's just an incredible athletic goal, and what an incredible athlete Cristiano Ronaldo is. I'm just gobsmacked. We shouldn't really start the debate who is the better player, but I would love to know, and I think I will set up a YouTube vote, who is the better player in your opinion, in terms of all-time achievements and all-time in the football history. Who is the better player, Ronaldo or Messi? But we should just be so grateful, and we should just appreciate that we are lucky to witness two of the greatest players in the history of football play in the same era. I don't think there has ever been an era like this where probably two of the top 5 best players in the world of football in history have played at the same time. Pelé, Maradona, Ronaldo, Messi, and probably Johan Cruyff. These are the 5 best football players that have ever played the game. But of course it's very difficult to rank them in order, and I don't really have a preference. Messi is more of a natural talent, but Ronaldo worked so hard on his game, and it's just incredible what he has done in his football career. Coming from the small island of Madeira in Portugal, it's just incredible what he achieved. And when a lot of people were saying when he had a goal drought in the Spanish league that he's finished, he's done, I checked his statistics, and in most of the games that he played in the last like 7 or 8 games, in almost all of the games he scored 2 or 3 goals in each game. He has something crazy like 14 goals in 8 games or something absolutely mind-blowing like that. I'm just lost for words how to describe this man. The first goal was brilliant. Marcelo finds Asensio on the wing, and the Juventus players troubled or tripled up on Marcelo, but instead Asensio was wide open. He whips the ball in. Sorry, it wasn't Asensio. My apologies. It was Isco. Asensio was on the bench, and Isco started. And actually, Ronaldo gets ahead of the defenders and scores a magnificent first goal. The second goal was out of this world. It's one of the best goals in the history of Champions League, but the first goal was a world-class goal as well, because he toe pokes it so hard into the far corner. Buffon, one of the best goalkeepers ever, had no chance with that. And to be fair to Juventus, in the first half they actually had some chances to score. They were very wasteful in front of goal. Juventus had like 6 or 7 shots in the first half, but only 1 on target, and the Real Madrid defense were blocking a lot of the shots. And yes, Juventus probably should have scored at least 1 goal in the first half. But Dybala got a yellow card in the first half, which was significant because in the second half Dybala got a second yellow card and got sent off, and that was the end of the tie, because by that time Real Madrid were leading 2-0, and the second goal by Ronaldo is just incredible. You have to watch it if you haven't already. It's just a monumental, brilliant goal, because you know, the Ronaldo is unselfish in the box. He picks out Real Madrid, the teammate, I think it was Isco. He shoots, but Buffon saves after a bad mix-up, in defensive mix-up by Juventus, and it was very uncharacteristic by Juventus, because normally their defense is so good, but in this game they were all over the place. And Ronaldo actually could have scored another goal in the 53rd minute, where he drags his shot wide, and maybe if it hits the target it would have gone in. But I was just amazed how bad Juventus were defensively, because in the Serie A they conceded 1 goal in the whole year of 2018 so far. They conceded 1 goal in something like 10 or 11 matches in 2018, which is remarkable. But of course Real Madrid are an absolutely they are a machine in the Champions League. They are a different animal. They won 3 of the last 4 Champions Leagues, and I'm really interested to find out whether Real Madrid can win again. This Real Madrid team is one of the best teams in the Champions League history in terms of results. Maybe not in terms of, you know, football. They are not as entertaining, they are not as spectacular as the Pep Guardiola Barcelona team, but in terms of efficiency, in terms of ruthlessness, in terms of getting results, scoring goals, they are up there with the best teams in Champions League history, in my opinion. To win 3 Champions League trophies in 4 years is already nothing short of remarkable, and they could make it 4 Champions League trophies in 5 years. They could do a hat-trick of Champions League wins if Ronaldo can keep up this form, because Ronaldo on this form, almost against any team, he can win the game. I mean, 14 goals in 9 Champions League games in the group stage and in knockout stages is just incredible. And that goal where I think it was Carvajal who whips the ball in after Buffon saved, and the Juventus defense kind of regroups, but Carvajal lifts the ball and it looks like that it's a little bit high for Ronaldo, but instead of heading it, he goes with an audacious overhead kick, bicycle kick, one of the most beautiful and one of the most perfect bicycle kicks that you have ever seen. It goes almost into the top corner, into the far corner, a magnificent goal. And after Ronaldo scoring 2 goals, he has the unselfishness to play a 1-2 with Marcelo. I mean, Marcelo plays a 1-2 with Ronaldo, and Marcelo chips the ball above Buffon. Buffon gets a leg to it, but the ball bounces towards the goal, and Marcelo makes it 100% certain and bundles the ball over the line to make it 3-0 Real Madrid. Juventus were playing with 10 men at that point, but even this scoreline doesn't really flatter Real Madrid, because in the second half they played Juventus off the park. The first half it was more of an even game, but Juventus cannot really complain because Real Madrid were brutally ruthless in front of goal. Cristiano Ronaldo were brutally ruthless, and I read the statistics after the game that Cristiano Ronaldo is 10th in terms of rankings in the Champions League. If you rank teams' goals, there are only 9 whole teams in the history of Champions League who scored more goals than Cristiano Ronaldo himself, which just blows my mind. And I just cannot believe what this man is doing in the Champions League. It's his competition, there is no doubt. He's doing what nobody has ever done before. I mean, I remember where Raul broke all kinds of goal scoring records, and I think Raul, before Ronaldo and Messi came along, Raul, the former Real Madrid player, was the top scorer in the Champions League with something like 57 goals, and people thought that that was almost impossible to break that record. And now Cristiano Ronaldo has twice as many goals as Raul, and Ronaldo can still play for 2, 3, maybe 4 years. 4 years is a bit of a stretch, but 2 or 3 years definitely in the Champions League at the highest level. Let me know, who do you think is the better player in terms of football history, Ronaldo or Messi? Who do you prefer? And what did you think of the game, and how far will Real Madrid go? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Really looking forward to the Liverpool-Manchester City game tomorrow. I will be covering that as well. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.